Today's video, I'm going to tell you everything you could possibly want to know about this Dreo Turbo Poly Fan 353. We already bought one of these. We loved it so much. We got a second one. So I want to do a video showing you exactly how to put it together. It is super, super easy. I know when people say, oh, it's so easy, and it's really not, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So we have this. This is exactly how it comes. Comes in an Amazon box. If you choose to opt that way, I'm just going to open it this way right over here. Packaged really, really well. You're going to want to put it down just like this to kind of get everything in there. So this is everything that's going to come inside right over here. It tells you. You get the user guides, the remote. It comes with batteries, the remote, the base screw. We'll go over all that in a second. I absolutely love this base. This is one of the best bases on a fan I've ever had. It's basically, if you ever go to a gym, this is like a weight plate. This is definitely weighted. So I absolutely love this part about these fans. We have a ton of Dreo fans in our house. It is our favorite fan to get. So this is how this part comes right over here. We got our nice little instruction guide, quick start guide. We'll get into that in a second. We're just gonna look at this. This is so nice. Right over here, you can see we already have this could rotate back and forth. This could reach up to 90 feet away, which is so far. So if you're 90 feet away, you will feel the breeze of this. This is going to be the adjustable base right over here. So you get an 8-hour timer on this as well. You can go from 38 to 42 to 38 to 42 inches on the adjusting right over here. This does oscillate back and forth too. So that's kind of everything we have in this box right over here. Really, really easy to do. It is super quiet too. So what we're gonna do here, first steps right over here, open this up just like that. Don't worry, it looks like it's super short with these poles, but we're gonna get that fixed in just a second. So you can see right over here, you have all your cleaning instructions. They do such a great job with all the instructions. This is going to be our remote right over here. We could do a lot of different things with this remote. You have 3 different modes on this fan and over 8 different speeds. These batteries right over here. I always struggle to get these open. So let me just grab something right over here. Kind of open these. I always like the fact that they do give you batteries with a lot of the stuff that they have. So we're just going to get that going right over here. Pop these in. Boom. We got that piece of it done. So next portion right over here. This is going to be our base right over here, which makes it super easy. We don't need any tools or anything like that. I've gotten some other fans from them in the past that require like an Allen wrench and stuff like that. Not for this one. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to take this base right over here. We're going to put that right in there. Super easy to do. And then we're just going to take this right over here. We're going to put it in just like this. We don't need any tools or anything like this. You want to just make sure this is lined up nice. You can see here, if you do it kind of like, there we go. We got that kind of situated just like that. And it's just going to go in really easily. And you just want to screw. If you feel some resistance, kind of adjust it a little bit. That's probably the issue right over there. You kind of go a quick spinny right over there. And then we get that base over here. Now, this is going to be where you can adjust it. So if you twist this knob right over here, you're going to be able to make it taller and like just like that. But we got to put this next piece on right over here. So this piece right over here just goes right up over here. And it's just going to screw in just like that. Really like the fact that you need no tools to have this work. It just goes like that. Make sure it's tight just like that. And just make sure you give it a little tug. And again, this adjustable base right over here gives you the ability to go a little higher. Next up, the fan head. I don't even know where we're at in this video, but putting this together has been super easy. This right over here is going to twist on as well. When I did the other one, I unraveled the cord and I kind of regretted it when I was doing this portion of it. It's just much easier to do this because the cord is not going all over the place. You can literally just twist it really easily like that and you are good to go. Make sure this is nice and tight. Do one last kind of check right over here. And if you wanted to, we're good to go right over here. All right, so let's get this plugged in. I'm gonna open this up right over here, and then I'll walk you through all the different settings that this fan has and how to use it. One nice thing about this is if you don't like this color or want another color or doesn't go with your decor or whatever the issue is, it does come in all different colors as well. We have this one in our living room currently, and we're done. We're good to go here. I don't know, maybe it took 2-3 minutes to get this going. Like the fact, again, did not require any tools whatsoever. So we are all situated here. I don't know, maybe it took 2-3 minutes to get this going. Probably go a lot quicker. Well, I already set this one up before and another one, but if you're kind of not making a video and just setting it up, like the fact you have no tools, let's go through the features right over here. So this is going to be our remote right over here. So we're going to turn this on right over here. This is on speed 3 right now. We do have some options when it comes to oscillation. So it could go 90 degrees either way. You'll see it's very low in sound, which I particularly like, not super noisy. Especially, it might sound a little bit more noisy because I have a microphone right over here. But right on that speed, it's super, super nice. It doesn't go too fast either, which I like. Some of the fans go way too fast. So we're going to turn that off right over here, and let's go over here. So we could go up to speed 8 right over here. Again, this could reach from 90 feet away. You'll see here, this is just moving nicely. You could see it's just kind of going by itself. And we have the oscillation on too. If we wanted to do a timer, you could do up to 8 minutes on the timer over here. And I'll show you how to set that in a second. I'm going to get this back, and you could stop this wherever you want on the oscillation if you wanted it. So if we want it right here, we're just going to hit the oscillation button, and now it is completely stopped. It's not going anywhere anymore. I'm going to take this down a speed to 1 because it's starting to shake the camera over here. You do have this mute button right over here. That's kind of for like sleep mode or whatever. It will take it down a notch. In terms of modes, so we have our normal right over here, automatic. So this is going to adjust to the room. These Dreo fans actually have sensors in them. So let's just say it's in the room, and let's just say when we turn the fan on, it's 80 degrees in the room. What will happen is maybe we're on speed 8 when it's 80 degrees. So what will happen is when it gets down to, let's call it maybe 75 degrees, they don't really give you the ranges or whatever. It might drop to a speed 6 because it's like, hey, we cool off the room. We no longer need it on an 8. So we're going to take it down. So this helps like conserve energy as well, which is really nice when it comes to stuff like that. So just note that. That is a nice speed, and when this is on, it will have an A right over here. You can also control this. I'll bring this a little closer for you in just a second. And then we have our normal speed as well. So we got all that going on right over there. Now, in terms of the speeds right over, so you can see here, we bring this a little bit closer to you. Can we see there? Yes, you can. So the timer, you could set it just like this, up to 8 hours. So that's kind of perfect if you are, you sleep 8 hours or whatever. You could easily just set that so when you wake up, it is already off. Or if you just kind of want it for 4 hours, maybe you're like, hey, I'm going to go out. I don't want it on. Or maybe a lot of the times we go out, our dog is there, and we're like, you know what? Let's shut it off. We don't want it on the whole time we are gone. So you got some options there. And then you can control this right over here. And then you have the high setting right over there. Now, in terms of adjusting this, right over here, this is where I don't want to do this because it's going to... So you could just turn this knob right over here, down there, and bring this up. And then you're going to want to lock this in just like that. You want to make sure this is tight. So you could go up to 42 inches right over there. You'll see here this base is pretty solid. Kind of pushing this a little bit. It's not going over. Again, we have a dog too. And when he gets the zoomies, we don't want the fan to go down or anything. So that's kind of where this weight plate comes in and is really, really nice. In terms of the back here, this is what it looks like on the back. Just really nice. We have a slot right over here. You can kind of put the remote if you wanted to. So that's a really nice feature right over here, just to be able to put the remote up top in there. So if you ever, we have a lot of Dreo fans, so we don't want to mix up the remote. So we always try to put it right back where we got it, right over there. I do like the fact too, as you notice right over here, the fan is still going. Let me lower this for you a little bit so you can see. But you will also notice there is nothing displaying here. That's another feature this fan has, which I really appreciate. I've had a lot of fans. I love fans. But when you're sleeping, you don't want to see a light. We used to have fans that had like red lights or like a white to show you what speed it is. After about a minute, it goes away, and as soon as you touch it again, you could see where we're at when it comes to the speeds or whatever. And then you're going to see that is going to disappear in a little bit. Overall, like I said, we absolutely love Dreo fans. This is the second one we bought of this. One of the things we like too is this drum right over here. A lot of other fans are kind of 16 inches or bigger, and we were kind of like, I don't know, like if it's smaller, is that going to work? Well, it works really, really well. Again, this could reach up to 90 feet away. This way you could get kind of like another look at it right over here. Just really, really nice. If you are looking for a great fan that does not take up a lot of space, super mobile, can go anywhere from 38 inches, that's where it rests, all the way up to 42 inches, has 8 different speeds, can set a timer up to 8 hours. This thing is absolutely amazing. It looks super sleek as well, which I personally prefer, because sometimes you just get a nasty fan. And with this too, one of the nicest parts about these grills is when you have a bigger fan, like one of those wired ones, dust gets in it so quickly. This is much harder for dust to get in here because this is flat. The other fans are usually kind of like domed like this, so it's real easy to get dust in there. With this one, you don't have to worry about this, and if dust does get in there, the head pops right off. So if you are in the market for a great fan to keep your room cool, can't recommend this one enough. It does a great job to reach up to 90 feet away, which is absolutely insane. Super powerful. Don't have to worry about this display right over here, and it is powered with a cord. I hope you found this video review helpful and you get the best fan for you. If you did find it helpful, give it the thumbs up, and I hope you get the right fan for you.